Test, test, 1, 2, 3. Test, test. Can you hear me? Can everybody hear me? Just testing the audio out here. Making sure everybody can hear me. Okay, well, good afternoon, everybody. I'm forecaster Brant Warren here in the Weather Center with the radar up, of course, as you've been watching. Just want to go over a few things here for some questions are being asked. Let's just get this out of the way at the start here. We don't answer questions about specific areas. We cover 120 counties and, or plus, and we need to, there's just too many areas for us to cover to nitpick individual areas. So if you don't hear us calling out your area, well, then that's good. That's good because you don't have severe weather and you're, as we go through the severe weather coverage today, if you don't hear us talking about your area, well, then that's good because that means that there's not severe weather in your area later on here today. So first thing I want to address is the first question that we've got asked a lot so far today is this it? Is this the severe weather threat for today? I don't see any active warnings. I don't see any tornado warnings, so on and so on. Well, the answer is this is the first round of rain, actually. So this line is moving through the area, and behind this, we're going to see some clearing of the clouds and the sun poking through. That's going to destabilize the atmosphere a little bit. It's just a question of, like any other severe weather event typically that we deal with in this part of the country, it's how much sun can break through, where those clouds break up and allow that sun to heat up the ground and the atmosphere. So this is the first line moving through, and I want to point you back to our west here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to leave this radar on, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the weather alerts here, and I'm going to turn on the tornado watch. So if you see this area in yellow, basically for much of Indiana and eastern Illinois here, this is a tornado watch that goes, let me just double check here, this goes until 9 p.m. Eastern for those counties shaded in yellow. And again, that's back off to our west. It does include 4 of our counties up here near Fort Wayne. So those 4 counties under the tornado watch until 9 p.m. But again, this is back off to our west. It is basically right on the edge of our coverage area. I don't want to do that. I'm going to take that off here. And we do have those 4 counties kind of around the Fort Wayne area in our coverage area that are under that tornado watch for today. And again, that goes until 9 p.m. And we most likely will see a new tornado watch issued downstream of this to the east once these storms start firing later on this evening. So again, this is a tornado watch, goes through 9 p.m. for much of Indiana, eastern Illinois. And again, this is the area that is going to be moving off to. There's no storms here right now. There is some up near Chicago, but if you look at the radar, everything's pretty calm right now. Just some stuff starting to pop up north of Indianapolis and some lighter rain showers off to the southwest of Indianapolis as well. So this is what we're going to have to watch later on for the development of severe weather. And I'm actually going to, if I can here, bear with me here, because I'm going to try to pull up one of the models that we have here on the back side, and I'm going to try to walk through this through you for just a little bit here. So I'm going to give me just a second here to try to get this figured out. Okay. Alright, so we're going to zoom in here. We're going to get all these ads out of the way because we don't want these. We're going to zoom in on Ohio here. And I'm just going to take you through just a little bit. So this is the HRRR model. And this is the high resolution rapid refresh model. This gives us the it runs every hour compared to some of the models that run every 3 hours, some that run every 6 hours, every 12 hours. So this is this updates every hour, and this is a new scan is actually coming in here, and this is we're gonna look at that one here in just a second. But I wanted to point your attention to basically what's going on here, and again, bear with me here because we're all trying to get through this together here. So. Let me make sure that that is good on that end. Okay, so it is. So what you're looking at right now, it is the high resolution rapid refresh model, and as I said, it updates every hour. So we get a lot faster updates compared to the models that run every 3, 6, and 12 hours. So this is as of 17Z. That's as of the 2 o'clock run this afternoon. And what we're going to do is we're going to walk through here. So you see this cluster of storms moving through around, actually just, this is the cluster of storms that is moving through now. And as you can see, it looks somewhat similar to what you see on the radar. Now again, this is a simulation. It is not a telltale story of what exactly is going to happen at every location. This just gives us a rough idea of the conditions that we're dealing with. So as we go through the next couple hours here, you can see that line continue to move off to the east here. And then you see back in Indiana, you can see some of these kind of dots starting to fire. These are actually supercellular thunderstorms. And we're going to see over as we progress another hour here. And this is as of 6 o'clock this evening. Make sure that math is right there. Sorry about that. Yeah, so this is as of 6 o'clock this evening. And you can see these storms continuing to fire back in Indiana, even some moving into Ohio. And those dots there are what we're going to have to watch. We go on to 7 o'clock here. Those supercellular type thunderstorms as we progress a little bit further here. This is 8, this is 9, 10 o'clock. So you can see the majority of Ohio has these supercellular like thunderstorms. It's just a question of where these are going to pop up, how severe they're going to be. There's a lot of factors that play into this today. You can see as we head toward 11 o'clock here and then midnight, you can see some of these thunderstorms becoming more linear. And that's also what we're going to have to watch. So the tornado watch off to the west here goes until 9 o'clock, and we're going to go ahead and go back to the radar here. So that's just a basic simulation of what might happen. You can see into the early morning hours of tomorrow, we're going to be hanging on to those thunderstorms. So we're going to go back to the radar here. And again, this tornado watch off to our west here, it does include 4 of our counties in northeast Indiana. That goes until 9 p.m. I want to show you one more thing here I want to look at is the categorical outlook. This is the enhanced slight, the categorical outlook for the severe weather. So you see this bright orange area. This is where we have the enhanced risk. And you can see that kind of lines up with where we have the tornado watch right now for our Indiana counties. This is the greatest risk of severe weather. And actually, if we turn on the... let me see here. Sorry, bear with me here. So we're going to turn on the tornado probabilistic outlook. And you can see this hatched area. This is the area that we're monitoring for the strongest potential for tornadoes to occur later on tonight with those supercellular thunderstorms. Again, that's the hatched risk you see in the dashed yellow area here. This is a 10% risk. And hatch risks are always something that catches our eye because we don't often see them very often here. So we're looking at, and this encompasses the enhanced risk. And then if you, we'll go ahead and turn on those day one outlooks again. You can see we head into the slight risk here, further to the east, and then further to the east we get into the marginal risk. That is pretty much outside of our coverage area except for extreme northeastern Ohio here. So the enhanced risk is what you see here outlined in the brightest orange. I know it's kind of hard to differentiate between the two colors there, but the main bullseye right here is where we're watching for the development of severe weather later. All modes of severe weather are possible. We're going to go ahead and I'll turn on the wind here, and you can see a much larger area, no hatched area, for some significant wind later on tonight. And then of course the hail, you can see the hatched area as well for the hail pretty much encompasses most of the enhanced risk, and then further back into Illinois and Indiana. So all modes of severe weather are possible today. Again, this first line that's moving through, this is going to, not expecting much severe weather here. As you can see, we haven't had all but one severe thunderstorm warning for this line thus far today. Actually, I think we had one back in Cincinnati earlier today. So 2 severe thunderstorm warnings along this line. This is pretty much just some heavy rain, a few rumbles of thunder embedded here and there. And we're not expecting too much in the way of severe weather with this initial line that's moving off to the east here. But what we're really watching is where those clouds break up, where that sun is able to break through, and that those supercellular-like development thunderstorms later on today. Those are the ones that tend to produce the most severe weather. And then we have that line kind of forming in a line segment later on overnight tonight. So for just basically to answer the question, no, this is not the main line of severe weather. This is just the first line moving through. And we're not expecting too much in the way of severe weather for this first line. Again, you do have the chance for a couple severe thunderstorm warnings to pop up here, but not expecting anything major with this line later on tonight. Basically from 5 o'clock onward, we're going to be watching for the development of supercellular thunderstorms. So that's what we're watching. That is the main risk for severe weather this afternoon. We most likely will see an extension or a new watch issued farther off to the east for much of Ohio, especially areas in that enhanced risk. That is likely later on this evening as we get closer to the action when these supercellular storms start firing up. And I'm going to be watching that, and we will pass that along to you and post that as soon as those come out. Oh, I apologize for that. Don't know if you can hear that. I think I had that off here, but no, we just had a tornado warning pop up in Wisconsin there, and the alarm was going off. So that is not for our area. So just keep it here to the Bell Park Weather Network, and we will keep you updated through the evening. We will likely have severe weather coverage once those, if any, tornado warnings get issued here later on this evening. So again, this is not the main line. The main line is the main thread is from 5 p.m. onward as these storms start firing. And I'll go ahead and go back to Indiana here, and you can see these little rain showers start firing that'll likely turn into storms as they get going and continue to move off to the east here. So keep it with the Bell Park Weather Network. We will continue to keep you updated throughout the day with this severe weather threat. And for all of the Bell Park Weather Network, I'm forecaster Brant Warren again here in the Weather Center. Keep it here to Bell Park Weather Network. We will keep you updated through the evening.